Playing Curse of the Dead God. Hello, we are back here at Curse of the Dead Gods, here in a little hub world. We killed the Jaguar King last episode. First try. I'm not gonna brag about myself a lot, but I was pretty excited about that, as you can probably guess by my reaction in the last video. So let's see if we can do it again. Let's hit E, and we already have our next thing unlocked. Let's go for it. Weapon, gold, stats. I mean, gold just seems like the best starting room. Like, you get your gold and you're able to buy stuff later. And we can go for a weapon, or we can go for more gold and then a weapon and then stats. I think we're just going to end up going gold. It really does just seem like the best option to me. So let's load in and we'll see where we go. This isn't a super, I don't think I'm playing super bad for being on the keyboard either. But I think we're about to probably see some new enemies. I wouldn't doubt it. Let's dodge out of the way there. And, gosh, I really do want to work on those parries. Real bad at those. Greed kill. Got what, a barbed shield, reflects 50% of parried. I mean, we gotta go for it, don't we? Try to get those in. Remember that I do have a shift key. See if we can get in on that at all. And let's see if it does anything. I just instinctively want to dodge roll. Kingdom Hearts as a child has made me just dodge roll everything. I don't think there is a parry in that game. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'd be interested, because I played the heck out of Kingdom Hearts when I was younger. Me and my buddy Connor actually did a speed run of it, and well, by speed run I mean we sat through and played the entire game from start to finish in one sitting. Took us about 13 hours, but right here we've got a Slaver's Mace, and the finishers are dealing critical damage, but it is better than our machete, so we are going to take it. I don't know how I feel about the finishers, 'cause I just, if they're already dying, maybe it's finishers in terms of combo. I'll just have to figure out what those are. Obsidian Fragments. 15% damage against weakened enemies. We'll go ahead and take that too. I don't know how useful that is. Dodge an enemy attack at the last moment to trigger a perfect dodge and recover a stamina. So maybe my dodging is not all that bad. Go unknown. That unknown room was really neat last time. I'm curious if it's the same every time. 560 gold. Let's try it. Let's go for an unknown room. I don't know if we necessarily need a new weapon right now. We did just get a pretty sick mace and a shield. So let's see. No, it looks like it's just going to be one of these poopy trap rooms that I don't like. But I do think, yeah. Last episode I did not go over the over the whole thing. So let's go this way. See what ends up happening. That was one of our perfect dodges. We did it. We did it, fellas. That was not one of them. I want to do the charge one. Does this one not do a charge attack? No, it does. I'm just bad. That's cool. Go off. Probably should have lit that beforehand. Probably would have saved me some sweat and tears. So we've got Tamak's Gift, we've got Shukdal's, and we've got Tamak and Shukdal. For 460, well, we cannot afford that. That's 750. Max health, gold find. We're pretty good on gold hunting, which means that this would be really beneficial to us. But I think the max health in terms of survivability is going to be a lot better. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't necessarily want to get to curse territory right away, even though it has been beneficial for us in the past. I just want to play a little bit differently, see what all of my options are. We are going to get our corruption this first level. Let's see what we get. Fool's Bounty. Fool's Bounty. The more a soul desires, the darker it becomes. Stealing from ancient powers leaves an even darker stain on the greedy. We've had this one. Yeah, this one sucks. So forget everything I said about not trying to go for corruption. We're going for corruption. It's just the way it goes, I guess. So we probably should have went ahead and gone for it. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna light this guy on fire. Get out my weapons. Dodge it. That's our perfect dodge right there. Go ahead and shield break you. Oh, you were hiding behind the pillar there. There's our perfect dodge again. So that our little tutorial's gonna go away. I'm gonna hit you with the shield, stun you. Ah, that was a good opportunity for a parry, but I did not get it. Let's go ahead and do that. See if we can keep that greed counter up. Didn't parry him, but I did get the kill. Greed kill ×3. Poison attacks, sure, we'll take it. Let's go ahead and just grab this gold while we're here because our greed counter is going to run out by itself. Yeah! Take that. Scallion. Yeah! See if we can keep our greed up. We can. But I would like to bring these guys back here. But we lost our counter. That's I'm really starting to get the hang of this, I think. I think this is going to be just a really neat series if I continue doing it. If you are enjoying it, please let me know in the comments. Not that I'm especially trying to get SEO up super good or work any algorithms, but I'm genuinely curious. Let me know. I'll be looking down there. Plus 10 corruption, we are going to get another shield, and it is the exact same shield that we have. But we'll take it because it's shinier. Alright, I guess that's that room done. I don't think we really need to look for any hidden rooms because we don't have any way to open them. Let's go for some stats. Right now we're rocking strength right now. That seems to be pretty good, so if we can get our hands on a hammer, that might be beneficial to us. Still not quite sure how stats work in this game, but oh, hi, buddy. I didn't even realize we didn't even have our weapon out. So let's go. I need to get out of here. Dude, this big guy, I think he scares me more than the Jaguar King. This guy looks like he hits freaking hard. I bet we can parry him. I personally cannot. Jeez, I'm getting bullied. I need to go. Get my stamina back up. Let's take this easy. This guy is scary. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. We lived just barely at 113 health. Blazing shield, fire attacks, parried, doesn't really do anything for us. So we are going to take this fire shield again. I really enjoyed this fire shield. Oh my god. Yeah, torches. Torches are a thing in this game. Let's try to remember that. We'll go ahead and we'll jump into our next run. That's a little too short for a single episode. That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, we did. We got like a ton of skulls when we killed the Jaguar King. So I don't know why these all have exclamation marks on them. Oh, it's because we have a new blessing slot. So I guess we get allows you to apply a blessing from the dead gods. I guess whenever we beat a boss, we get one of these slots open, or that would be my guess. So let's look through some of these, see what we can get. Clever kills doesn't interest me that much. 1,000 gold does seem really cool. Excuse me. Tamok's blessing, whenever an enemy is set on fire, has 50% chance to be weakened. That seems nice for a thing. Whenever you are attacking, take 50% less damage, and damage does not interrupt us. I think we want Indomitable. Furious Skin and Indomitable seem like they would be a really fun combination. Did we? Oh, we unlocked Clever Kills. I don't know why we spent our money on that. That's fine. But we will escape. We'll get out of this. We'll spend our skulls, and we will move on. Eclipse of the Cursed Twins. Let's go for it again. I think that makes it to where we get to the second boss, which I highly doubt we will be doing in this episode. But if we make it there, we'll see. Golden stats, golden 2 stats, so just dandy to me. So we're gonna go ahead and keep going up for that. And remember that we do have a torch. Did not get the parry. I don't even think I pressed the button all the way. There we go. Get those greed kills. Let's get our torch up. I don't trust myself anymore to walk around without it. Which is probably as it should be. There we go. Let's go over here, get the skill. And I'm pretty sure there are more enemies over here. Yeah. Dodge out of the way of that real quick. Greed kill before he was able to hit me, so, you know, just as good as a parry. Still isn't a parry, though. Let's put our torch up, fight this fire. Jewel of Transmutation. Any healing that exceeds max health is turned into gold. We could probably abuse a haven with that. So we're gonna take it. We'll see if we come across a haven, we will try to abuse that as long as I remember. Smith and Weston, or Wesson, because I don't think they can say Weston. Or is it? I don't remember. But we are gonna take it because it does fire shots, which I am a fan of. And we are also going to get a Slaver's Mace, which is the one that I don't think I really care for that much. But we will continue on to our stats. Gain our 40 corruption, which means that we are missing all those corruption orbs, which is very, very nice. I'm a big fan of not getting hit by those. I think over here is that room that I just really don't like. Or is it? No, it's not. This is a totally different room. But I do need to remember to take out my weapons, because that's probably a good idea, and not get hit so freaking much. Torch blocked. It's probably not a real term, but I'm gonna make it one. Let's see what we get in here. We're gonna get a relic. Snake Fang. Poison attacks will take it, just in case we get poison later on. Come over here. Let's grab this little bit of gold. Sidestep. And you thought you could get me, game, but you just couldn't do the job. This mace is a lot slower than the machete, and especially slower than those daggers, or those claws that I like. So I think that's... I kind of like the faster builds with this. I'm going to be honest. I think they're a lot more efficient and a little bit more spam heavy, which really plays into how I play this game so far. Can we see our map? I don't think we can see our map. Let's offer up our gold, and we will see if we get this paid in dividends with that extra gold find. So we can. Oh no, the 1 cents, and then afterward we can go try to abuse the haven. I think that'd be really interesting. So let's keep it going. I do not care for this room that much, but we've already got a kill going on, and I forget the parry. Yeah, so let's see. Crippling bow. Perfect shots weaken enemies. Let's take this. We haven't really used a bow yet. Let's try it out. Is this? Oh, that charged up a lot faster. Oh, we gotta stay like far away. Yeah, there. Very nice. Yeah, greed kill. Very nice. I like that the environment can damage the enemies, and I'm pretty sure the enemies can damage the enemies as well if they hit right. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Torch. Alright. That's gonna go through there. This is going to be the room that I was just talking about that, you know, explodes when you go into it. Jeezy Pete. I am not doing super hot. Let's switch over here for a second. I want to weaken this guy. Gonna switch off. Ooh! But I got the perfect dodge, so at least I'm learning some kind of good skill, even if it is not the parry. We just got traps over here. But we are gonna be able to make it out of this one alive. Yacht's Gif, gold find. I think it's worth it to offer blood because we're gonna have so much. We have a 50% gold find and a 20% damage increase. I think I'm gonna offer up blood. I think that'll be fine. Because I think in terms of how much stuff we're gonna find, as long as we don't get the one where like gold disappears after a short amount of time, then I think we're gonna be just dandy. And I do want to see if we can abuse this haven to let's see if we can get anything. Well, let's see what we get here. Hopefully it's not the one that was just Visions of Madness. The wound inflicted by denizens of the temple are not only physical, but often psychological, and some even spiritual. Taking damage causes hallucinations. I think that means that we aren't able to see any of our HUD. I think that's what it is, and I just love this. I love this room. This room is so cool. Yeah, we can abuse the heck out of this. But only to a certain amount. We can't just endlessly go for it. Good job, game developers, for not letting me abuse the mechanics of your game. Yeah, so let's continue on. Let's go grab it. But we have a decent amount of gold, but we are going to get another level of corruption we aren't. But we are really close to it. Thought we were going to get another level of corruption from a room with no enemies, which I think would be particularly dangerous. Yeah, we can't see any of our HUD. And we got one of those guys that, oh, I forgot we don't have a shield. I thought we were going to lurch forward there for a second. Oh my god. I need to. Stamina management. This guy sucks, and I hate him. I don't like him at all, actually. Oh, sweet. Let's see what we got here. Poison attacks. Fire perfect shots. The difference between poison attacks and like fire attacks and fire perfect shots is that this is every time you shoot. You don't even have to get a perfect shot out. So I am going to take this because I think it's just fundamentally better. And I do need to have my torch out. There's nothing over there. See, because I would have died right there again. I mean, I probably would have died, but you get the idea. I would have taken some unnecessary damage. Grab 15, and let's hop. This guy's got some mad hops, by the way. I don't know if anybody's thought about how much physical requirement it takes to like make a jump that big, but that is some serious hops this guy has. Yeah, let's go. Let's get some combo attacks here, fellas. Just absolutely living it up right now. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and just kill you. I think that was a perfect room. We're improving. We are getting there, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day. And I believe our shrine. Yes, our shrine is here. Let's see what we get. Crystal Shards is a eagle relic. Enemies attacks deal 25% less corruption, which is nice. Plus 3 perception. We've got the Amber Pendant. Increased max stamina by 1. That might actually be worth getting, considering how often I am just spamming relentlessly. And the Engraved Breastplate, which is can exceed 10% max health. That is really good. I think we're playing a lot better, and I think that corruption is our main source of sucking at the moment. Not to say that other areas don't need improvement, but we absolutely could use some protection against corruption. But that max stamina is nice. But if we keep going through here, then I think we're just going to go for this. We're going to offer up our gold, and we're going to keep going. Crystal shards sound pretty cool, and we get +3 perception, which is something we are already locked into, which is pretty nice. So let's get at it. Gold. See what we get here. Raging Temple. Zabelxalok controls the servants of the god he has defeated, their champions and their watchers. All Jaguar statues now trigger fireballs. Okay, so that's something we got to be careful about, because there are a lot of Jaguar statues. Yeah. But all in all, I don't think that's super bad. That's pretty rough. Not a big fan of that. Oh no, I ran out of stamina. Got overzealous. That's pretty rough. Ugh. Yeah, if I had a controller, I feel like this would be a little bit easier, because I am having to hold down just way too many keys just to be moving around in a straight line. Let's get our stuff out. Let's go. Ugh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, you can't see the enemy's HUDs either, so you can't even see their health. That's rough. 165 gold, not too bad. Putting us a little over 1,000. Jewel transmutation, any healing exceeds. I think we already have one of these, because we abused the. Okay, so I can see Jewel transmutation. Yeah, we've got 2 of those. So I wonder if the effect is doubled, or if it or what. I don't know, but over here we can see our plus max 20 damage and our gold find, which is very, very sweet. All right, so let's exit out of that. That was mainly more for me. Hello. Hi. You're neat. I did not know you did that. That's pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and jump. I'm always worried that I'm not gonna be able to make the jump, but that's not how that particular mechanic works, like at all. Oh my gosh. Yep, let's get out of there. Let's see what we get here in our chest. Yeah, I went a little quiet there. My main thing is I was trying to go for the bow, and I'm not very good at non-melee combat yet, but we will take this dexterity and bring both of those up to 13, which I think is going to be pretty sweet. Still not super. Yeah. So that's our curse at work. Weapon stats. I want to go weapon because I don't necessarily care for it, and we've got the gold to spend. So I say that we just go right on for it. 441 on health, 30 corruption. Let's see what we can make out of this. Oh my god, that's bad. I wasn't even looking at my computer. Just looking at my keyboard. Even though like I'm making all these like stupid mistakes like that, I don't think we're doing awful. Like we're definitely improving in the grand scheme of things. I don't know if we'll survive Jaguar King, but we're definitely like making our way to like a much better tier of gameplay than we originally were. So I think that's something to consider even when we're kind of not doing our hottest at the moment. Let's not get hit by this big beefy man that I very strongly dislike. Oh, we are because I can't manage my stamina correctly. Let's kill you. Very nice, greed kill. Let's wait for this to wear off. Let's take out our torch too, so everything isn't as dark. So we have Titan Slayer, which we've had on a previous run. Deals critical damage against elites, which I think will be good for the boss battle. Blazing Blade, main weapon. which is a sword which will get rid of our Slaver's Mace, which I don't really care for that much, if I'm being honest. It does a considerable amount less damage, but I don't think that's a huge issue. Plus 10 base damage if secondary weapon is a pistol, which it is. Deals critical damage while stamina is depleted. I am one to not have very good stamina management, but let's see what this last one is. This looks like maybe our first legendary weapon that we've ever encountered. Base damage increases by your percentage of missing HP, which, holy cow, we only have 100 HP. 10% damage per active curse. Here's my thinking. We probably are not going to win this run. And this is our first legendary item that we've encountered. For 80 curse, I say we offer up blood and grab this. Just to see what these legendary items are like worth. If this is one. No, let's leave. I don't want that. I want the other one. So let's take it out. Let's see what it looks like. Honestly, it's pretty fast. And apparently it does like a bunch of damage. Yeah, all this stuff is about parrying, which I'm not good at. So I guess let's see where we go from here. It is the champion. So if we are super lucky, we will be able to eke this one out, but the odds of us making it to this haven over here are very, very low. So we killed him on the first time. I'm sure we could do it, but we had a considerable amount more health than we currently do at the moment. And we're about to get another curse, so hopefully this will be more of a boon. Shadow Flame. We have not seen this one yet. Even the light and warmth of fire can be touched by the cold embrace of darkness. Some braziers now burn with a dark flame and cannot be lit. That's unfortunate. So not only are we going to be in the dark, we're going to be taking some double damage. I say we just go ahead and get our stuff out, and let's just go for it. But these are lit, which will be nice. But unfortunately, that is going to reduce our combat zone, and we are hit on the first thing. If we are hit again, the odds of us... Okay, well... I guess that's our defeat. Well, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode, where hopefully we can eke out another win against the Jaguar King. I will see you on the next one. Bye.